Hey guys, welcome back. Today on The Untidy Artist, I'll be showing you how to make alcohol ink stamped vases. This is a really fast and easy project and a fun last minute gift idea or centerpiece idea for any holiday table arrangement. Let's grab some supplies and get started. The first thing you'll need is some alcohol ink. I found this at the craft store next to the stamp supplies, and it comes in lots of fun different colors and usually comes in a 3-pack. You'll also need a stamp to apply the ink. You can purchase one, they sell one right next to the inks, or I actually made my own, so I'll be showing you how to do that. For that, you will need a little container like a pill bottle, or I'm using an empty glitter container, and a piece of Velcro, and then you'll need some felt, and we'll be cutting that into squares. You'll need a glass vase. I found mine at the dollar store, which made this a really inexpensive project. And then something to stamp on. I have an old cutting board and some paper because alcohol ink can stain. We don't want that to happen. And then I'm filling mine with some Epsom salt mixed with glitter. I wanted it to be kind of sparkly and look a little bit like snow. So I'm using an extra fine glitter and then a big chunky glitter that's iridescent. This part is totally optional, but it shimmered really pretty and was fun inside the vase, and then a little tea light. Okay, let's get started. The first step is to cut a square from your Velcro. Mine is sticky and has a little piece you can peel off the back, and you want to use the scratchy side. So there's a scratchy side and a smooth side. Use the scratchy side, that's the side that the felt will stick to. Peel off the back and attach it to the top of your container. If you would rather just purchase the little stamp that you can get with the inks, it's about $5, and you can also purchase some pre-cut pieces of felt. I honestly thought it was just easier to make my own. Okay, so working on top of your paper and cutting board, take your first color of ink and place 3 dabs of the ink on top of your felt. So I count to 2 or 3, so holding it down for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then put 3 drops of your other color, and I'm using a light blue and a green. You don't want to use contrasting colors like red and green. It will actually make a murky kind of brown color. And then you're just going to start stamping the ink on the side of the glass. And make sure your glass is nice and clean. And I just put a layer of the ink on the side of the glass. And you want to rotate your stamp a little bit so that the colors are in different spots every time you stamp it. And just continue stamping over the vase in an even layer. Then you can go back over and start stamping again. And you'll notice the more you stamp the ink onto the glass, the more it starts to create a textured look. And if your stamp starts to run a little bit low on the ink, just go ahead and add a little bit more and continue to stamp your vase. This is a really fun project. I feel super creative every time I do this, and every time I make a vase, they always turn out different, even if I'm using the same colors. So it's fun to get a really unique look. And once you're happy with how it's been stamped, go ahead and I add about a cup or so of my Epsom salts into the bottom of my vase. It just depends on how big your vase is. And then I take a generous amount of glitter, and I'm using a coarse glitter, and it's a disco blend, so it's a little bit iridescent. And then I'm putting in some extra fine glitter. The different sizes of glitter reflect the light differently. So just dump that in and go ahead and give it a good stir. And Epsom salt is not flammable. It's actually a flame retardant, so it can be used to put out fires. So I felt totally fine putting my little tea light inside of it. And what happens is, as the flame flickers, it reflects light off the little pieces of glitter and sparkles and just looks absolutely gorgeous inside this vase. It is a really fast and easy gift idea. I plan on putting a few of these as my centerpiece for our Christmas dinner. I also have a few displayed around my house. I just love how colorful they are and how they reflect the light and just sparkle. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for your support. If you have any comments or questions, please post those below. Check out some of my other tutorials. I have a lot of fun holiday DIY tutorials. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Thanks guys, we'll see you next time.